Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my first graders curriculum for the school year of 2024 to 2025. So if you enjoy this type of content and other homeschool and lifestyle content, please remember to subscribe and let's get into it. All right, so this is the first video in my curriculum videos that are coming out. So I'll have a second grader, fourth grader, a sixth grader, and a seventh grader. I'm like, I don't even know how many there are. And then a group work video. So those, you can look forward to all of those coming out in pretty quick succession of each other. So today we're gonna talk about my second grader, a girl that is in second grade. And so we're gonna go through her different things. And the first thing is math. So we're sticking with Good and the Beautiful, the Simply Good and the Beautiful math. It is our favorite. And it has been so good to us. And you're like, she's in second grade, but this says 3. Yes, she is about a year ahead. She's just finishing up year 2, and we're doing school for about another month because then I'm having ankle surgery, so I'm pre-filming a bunch of stuff. So it will all be still going out for you while I am laying down, not being able to move. And so she will probably finish that book up in the next month or maybe a little bit over the summer and then start this one. So she's doing math 3, and this one comes with a little like manipulative thing. That is a really hard word for me to say. And they just recently announced that they are redoing these, and if they've already sold out of these, then the new ones are available. I don't know all the reasons. I think one of it is because they're kind of difficult to slide. But I ordered this before they redid them. So anyways, this, and they used to have the whiteboards on some of them, they were on the back, but I think the edges were sharp or they were falling off. Some of you know better than me, but they just included this, which is kind of nice. It's a double-sided just little board. Hopefully we don't lose it because that's the only thing. So they did include that. But then they have this, so they have this little, ooh, we're gonna drop everything. So practicing their months, sorry, the glare is really hard to see. And then like a little grid on the back. There's tangrams in here, some different dice, and then some little player pieces for games. And then measuring tape so that they can use that. So I really like these for the younger grades. Like it's nice to just have all the little kits that we need so that she can just bring this out and we're good to go. And then I got the answer key. I don't remember if I meant to do this because third grade's a little bit easier. Like it's pretty easy to just glance at and for me to grade, and most of it I'm kind of going along with her, but I guess I figured maybe if I needed extra help, I got it. I don't really know. So that's what she's gonna be doing for math. And then for language arts, again, we're doing the Good and the Beautiful's language arts. And so where she is on level 3 in math, she's on level 1 in language arts going into second grade. And just because it's taken her longer, which is totally fine. I've talked about this many times where I just go at the pace of my kid, and some of them take longer to do things, some of them are faster, and we just kind of move them through depending on where they are. That's one of the joys of homeschooling. So she is gonna be close to being done with the kindergarten one, and so we're gonna start on this one. So this is level 1, which I think, actually I don't know if we've done, they've just recently revised these. I don't know if we've done level 1 with the revised version, because my son did some of their language arts as well. And then it comes with these booster cards, which I actually really enjoy. And it just helps me know where they're at. So they practice, I think it's like 8 to 10 minutes a day. It tells you in this, like at the beginning of each lesson. And then you wanna make sure they're on a certain card by the time you hit a certain lesson. Otherwise you just practice the cards till they get there, because otherwise it'll be stuff that they don't understand, right? They haven't learned it yet or practiced it yet. So. And then there's books. So like these pyramid ones, you know, they read the pyramid, but then it usually has them read a story. So it comes with this booster pack of like little stories, like simple stories in there. So, and then there's stickers when they pass it off, when they can say it really well, they can put a sticker on it. So that's really fun for the kids. So she's been doing pretty well with I guess it's the A1 for kindergarten. So she's been doing pretty well with that. So we're gonna continue on with that. And then with handwriting, she loves doing handwriting. I have to tell her to slow down because I cannot keep giving her new books. And I don't think her hands are quite ready for more complicated stuff. So she did level 2 twice because I was like, we are not giving you another book. So she just started level 3 and she's doing okay. It's a little bit of cursive and stuff like that. And some of the things like, this looks pretty good. If you can see, it's like written in rainbow pencil. But she's doing a really good job, I think. And so it's just going through the practice, and I always mention this, but I love how they do pictures as well. So this one is showing her how to draw a picture of a duck. And then see like these ones, sometimes I ever go back because sometimes she skips things. I don't know why. And so I just like, why did you skip this? Go back and do it. So she'll go back and do that. But that's what she's doing for like handwriting and language arts type stuff. And then something new that we are trying this year is Wordly Wise. This is something that Ashley from Grace and Grit has mentioned several times, that, you know, a lot of these curriculums with the good and the beautiful, they're very, very good just all by themselves, and you really don't need extra stuff a lot of the time. And even she will say that, but she still likes having them work on like grammar, reading comprehension. I don't know if she does as much with grammar. This is a little bit more vocab is the word I'm looking for, more vocab and like reading comprehension stuff. So this is level 1 or book 1, since I figured that might be closer to where she's at. And so it's a little bit more pictures and stuff like that instead of as much reading, since she isn't a reader yet. She can read very simple words, but I think they might listen to stories. I'm not really sure exactly how this one works, but it has a journal with some pictures and stuff. So I will have to let you know. If you follow everything here, then you'll see my quarterly reviews, and I will talk about that and let you know how it's going, because it's an experiment this year. So I'm not really sure how it's gonna go. And so we'll see. My well, let's see, how old is she? So 7-year-old, my 9-year-old, and my 11-year-old are going to be doing it. My oldest will not. And so we'll let you know what we think about it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be doing with her is the little hearts and hand science. This is also from The Good and the Beautiful. And this one is the wind and waves. This one's the sparks and stars. I was gonna say sharks. I was like, that's a really weird combination. Anyways, and so those are the like story booklets, and then these are the teacher manuals that give you activities and kind of an outline for it. I also have, I don't know what it is called. It's about plants and stuff. So I don't know what that one is, but we just barely started going through it together. So the hard thing is, so The Good and the Beautiful Science is about 3rd grade and older. And since she's going into 2nd grade, sometimes the stuff is way too hard for her that I'm doing with my older kids. She'll still listen, but it's hard for her to participate in everything that we're doing. So I thought we could just sit down when I'm doing her other schoolwork, because she's the one I have to sit and help with the most, going over her schoolwork. Sorry, my door is rattling because the window's open and it's windy outside. So sorry that if you can hear that, it's rattling. But they're pretty simple lessons, and they usually have some sort of activity as well. And so it doesn't take too much time, but it at least gives her a little bit of science that's just more catered to her and her age. So we'll see. My other kids might end up participating in some of the things because they just think it's fun, especially if there's activities. But I'm gonna try whenever we do. I don't know if we'll do it all 4 days. We do school usually 4 days a week. So maybe it'll be 4 days, maybe it'll just be 2. We'll see how much it is. Like some of the lessons might be longer than others, so maybe we'll need to take more days for each lesson. But anyways, we're gonna try to work through those this year just to give her a little bit more science exposure, and we'll see how far we get. Like I said, we're doing like the plants one. That's what it's called, plants. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, so we're doing that one right now. So we'll see how long that one takes us to get through, and then what we're able to get through. I don't know if we'll get through all of this next year, but we'll, again, another experiment where we're trying it out. All right, and then something I just wanted to mention that could be like an additional language arts thing. I'm still a little undecided how I want to use it or if I want to use it. I have this huge bin. It's very heavy. And since she is still learning to read, that's why I'm considering this, because it might be helpful. These are from Teachers Pay Teachers from the Moffat girls. I had bought them years ago and printed them all, laminated them all. And I've used them off and on for all my kids. So there's tons, like this one's a reading one where they fill in the different words. And this one helps them read the words. This one has reading words as well. There's lots of different ones. Like this bin is so full. And so I might pull some of those out every day and just have her work on them. Some of them, I might have her use these letters. These are from Lakeshore Learning, like all the magnet letters. Let me move this. So there's a magnet board that comes with it. They're stowaways. They're stuck to it. But it has a whole bunch of magnet letters and the vowels are red. Okay, so this like O is red. And then the consonants are blue. And you can get magnets that aren't this expensive off of Amazon. I have some other ones. They're not the color coordinated, like this one has the vowels and consonants different colors. So they're not like that, but you could still use those letters. It's not like you have to use these ones. But some of these, so even these ones where they're trying to read the words, I sometimes have them just write them out on the magnet board just to practice and looking for letters. It also helps them become more familiar with the alphabet and things like that. So we might do that a little bit too, especially because she usually has some downtime because her schoolwork gets done faster, or she's waiting for me to help her. And I might be helping someone else, or I might still be getting ready for the day and my other kids have started schoolwork, but she has a harder time doing that because she needs my help. So having some activities for her to do that just are a quick explanation and then she can do them by herself is very, very helpful. So that might be one of the options that we do. Okay, so then the last few things that I wanted to mention is I'm undecided about if I'm gonna have her start typing or not. Typing is just, it's like my nemesis. It was when I was younger too. I refused to take typing until I was in 9th grade and it wasn't gonna be offered anymore. And obviously I learned to type a little bit in elementary school and stuff like that, but I didn't really learn how to type until I was older. And I'm so grateful for it, so grateful, but I also just am not sure how to teach it. We've done a variety of things with online, with the good and the beautiful. If you're watching multiple of my videos here with curriculum, you're gonna hear this over and over again. But I'm not sure what's best, and I don't know, she's going to 2nd grade, so I'm is it worth it? So let me know what you have done, what has worked well for you, especially for a 2nd grader. Do you even worry about typing? I'm I don't know if I should really be worried about it. She's not typing a lot of things, she isn't typing anything for her schoolwork. And that's when I start to worry about it more, because my older kids are typing stuff for their schoolwork and I don't want them to be typing all wrong and then have to relearn how to type. So I'm not as concerned about it with her, but I'd love to hear what your feedback is. And then she will also be doing piano. She just finished her 3rd year. Well, she's about to finish her 3rd year of Let's Play Music. And we love Let's Play Music. By the way, if you live close to anybody that teaches, you can look it up online, their website. And they're just great. I love it so much. And so she's finishing that. So my kids are all going to a new piano teacher this school year, because our neighbor was their piano teacher and she's going to college. So now they're all gonna be starting new piano teachers. So she'll be doing that as well. We're not sure exactly how that's gonna fit into our schedule, but it should be able to be during the day since we homeschool. And then I'm just looking at my notes down here to see what else I wrote. We're doing My Tech High again, which is our charter school. So she'll have an exploring technology class that we'll get some funding for. So last year I bought some things for her to build a fort, some things to sort of Lego-ish things that they could build. So different things like that. We'll use those funds. That we bought a Cricut. They loved making stuff for their shirts or for their water bottles. So different things like that is what she'll be doing through that program. And then we also get an elective of some sort through My Tech High. So in the past, it's been her Let's Play Music class, and they've paid for her Let's Play Music class. And so now I don't know if I want to worry about it being for her piano or if I want to do something else, because we could do sports or extracurricular type stuff that way. and have them fund it, or art type stuff if we want to buy a whole bunch of art stuff and use it for that. So I haven't decided yet because we haven't registered for all that stuff. So I'll have to look through it all, and I'll let you know probably in the fall how all that stuff is going. But that's something else that we're going to be doing and that she'll be doing. All right, so that is my second grader's curriculum for this upcoming school year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what kinds of curriculum you're using this next year, things that you love, maybe things that you have tried in the past but didn't work out. It'll be helpful for me and helpful for everyone else viewing this video. Remember to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.